functioning.
Hello, everybody. This
That's today, at
is
least.
guys, please. And this is Chris from the Stewart Buzz.
Me.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
It's Chris from the Stewart Buzz. We're here to talk about a couple of very important things because this is the life and the day of Ester Bay. Yes, that rhymes. So Esther apparently is celibate now. Well,
Who told you that?
Oh boy.
I had a dream, and it's really weird. I had this dream, right?
I was in your dream.
No, you weren't in my dream.
I was gonna say.
You would be in my nightmare. So wait, so
Okay.
you were not in my dream, but this dude, his name is Eric, and this guy was in my dream, and what was really weird is that you did have something to do with it because the dude said your name, and he was in handcuffs.
That's my brother. So are you Eric Bay is being arrested? Like right now? Should I call him and be like, yo, what up?
Oh no, because it gets stranger. Because
Stranger.
the handcuffs
Uh-huh.
had like furry stuff around them, right? That like they were like decorative.
Sabrina Carpenter, like for handcuffs.
Well, and
It's a little bit of an upgrade, but anyways,
it was in a very bizarre place because like in the background I can see this swing hanging. And it looked like it was over a bed. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but we're not talking about my little brother's sex life. Okay. We're not doing that.
I don't understand what this is supposed to mean. This is your brother? Is your brother named Eric?
Yes, Eric Bay.
Okay.
Little Bay.
Little Bay. Oh, that's...
I'm sure he appreciation that nickname.
Sorry, dude.
Size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter.
Oh
Okay,
my
so...
God. Talking about my little brother in handcuffs and a swing, and I don't want to know what he does.
Sitting in front of the colored panel there, but anyways,
So seriously, so I would touch base with your brother because there seems to be a concern.
Can I call him?
Or
You want me to call him right now? Call him out on this shit?
We want to keep this fairly clean. So
then he starts off with this, and you want to keep it fair.
You just gave me a picture in my head that I really wish I didn't have.
okay, I'm almost feeling that I should like meet both of you. This is-
Well, it makes me thankful I don't remember my dreams.
Hold on, it was a
Can
cop.
somebody like really like put their phone on vibrate, please?
Sorry, you know how I am.
It was a cop.
It's just
yeah.
a friend, though.
I thought you weren't doing cops. This is just like
And next week's the drinking St. Patty's Day event, so
I can't. Yeah, no, I'm not doing cops. I'm just friends with cops.
yeah, right. Okay, so Eric was in the dream, but it's more about you now because I did hear that you got totally wasted. It wasn't last night, but it's.
I'm just getting really concerned that she's the one with the cops, but yet her
I can
brother's the one
hear
with the
you. I can hear you breathing, like like.
I'm on
Like
pins
you
and
sound
needles
like
over here.
Well, you sound like a dude that's doing phone sex with somebody. It's like this. This is what I'm hearing.
So that's how the guy got in the fuzzy handcuffs.
And the hearing aid. This is what I'm hearing.
Call my little brother after
Stand by.
this.
Stand by. Stand by. Brother, this is what I'm hearing. While I'm trying to hold a normal conversation about her brother doing like weird stuff. But anyway, so here's the deal. This is what I'm hearing. And I look over and Chris is like laying on the microphone. Like, I don't know if I should give, like, resuscitation to this dude. I don't know what's going on with this dude. So I'm going to turn the microphones. One person talks at a time, okay? And that's me. So, do you look at me like that again, I'll poke you in the freaking eye with a crystal. All right? So, now, Chris,
Yes.
explain the breathing problem.
I was just listening intently.
No, you were fantasizing, I think. That's what I think. Okay, wait, stand by. It looks like people are coming. Uh, stand by, stand by, stand by. Okay, so listen. Maybe you should call your brother, but if you call your brother, you have to legally tell him that he's on the air.
I mean, he's in law school, so I think he like knows this shit, you know?
No, you legally have to tell him.
He's probably not even gonna answer me.
Okay, let's check it out. Put it up to the microphone, by the way.
Like
Yeah,
my
no, that's a
microphone?
microphone. Yeah, no, my mother's microphone.
Okay, let's call him. He's probably doing LSAT stuff. Hold on, let's see.
Right, that's a good idea.
Hey,
Just to let you know, you're on the air. Tell him.
Eric, do you want to say some words for the podcast?
No, just tell him you're on the air.
He's on the air. You just told him. Sorry, Eric. My boss is.
He can't hear me.
You be of assist? Well, this is Chris, psychic medium Chris. You know, the one whose podcast I'm on. He likes to like humiliate me and shit every week.
Well, Eric, just so you know, I did have a dream about you for some reason. And it was really weird because I saw you in handcuffs, but the handcuffs were furry. They were like furry handcuffs, like almost like feathers around it. And then in the background, there was a swing of some sort. And I'm not sure what the swing was about. I don't even know how I got into that thing, but it was sort of like a really, really weird dream because you had mentioned the name Esther. So I wasn't sure what was going on there. So I'm just giving you a heads up. If that's the way you're going to go, I think that you need to consult Esther because she's been doing that for years. It's a very, Esther does a lot of cops here. I mean, not does them, knows them. I'm sorry, I used the wrong lingo. She knows a lot of cops here, and apparently, she okay, crap. No, she's really good friends with cops here.
Dawn, though, you know,
Yeah, she's moved on to firefighters now. She's got firefighters that like even if she lit a match, they would be squirting her with water or whatever. I'm just saying, this is the life and times of Esther Bay.
Eric, I am so sorry.
Every Sunday, we have an episode of the life of times of
He
Esther
watches
Bay.
it with his girlfriend, right? Tell her I say hi, Eric.
Oh, we're fans.
You're fans of my stupidity or of the
Wait, no.
podcast or both?
Is it with his girlfriend? I just ask him if he has handcuffs on right now, because maybe I just saw a vision now.
Maybe you just gave them an idea, Chris, you know?
That could be. Eric, how old are you?
I'm 22 and no handcuffs in sight or in my possession.
Okay. Well, I would have a conversation with the girlfriend about that. That might be something you might want to invite into the house. Because for some strange reason, that's what I saw. You had a smile on your face, by the way. So apparently something is positive about that. And I wish you good luck with that because the swing looked like it wasn't really affixed well to the ceiling.
That's the only thing that's positive, bro?
You know,
Watch this podcast again, and then you'll understand more. Do me a favor, if you can, have a shot of vodka before you do it. That's
that piece of advice.
right, because that's what Esther does.
I don't like.
Before there's a bottle of Grey Goose right on her table over there, and before she does a reading, she just does a quick shot so she can actually see things.
Instead of just hear things, you know, Eric?
Yeah, she just see things and like she'll just talk shit. She actually punched somebody in the eye just a little while ago just to make him cry, to make him, to make it look like it was a good reading. Okay. It's true. That's why. That's what it is. He knows it's true. Eric, thanks for being a good sport. We'll talk to you soon.
Sure.
All right. See you later. Hang up the phone. Okay. Now, Esther, we know that cops are off limits. I I was doing a reading with you at one point, and it was about you. Well, you're very friendly, and
Like we talking.
well, you were pretty friendly. So, like in high school, right?
God.
Do you know the football team? Okay. So I don't know if you like football or not, but it wasn't about the football that I'm gonna sneeze. I'm stopping myself from sneezing.
Why don't we just send? Well, yeah. Why don't we just send her into the store and you can do commentary while she sees the clients?
While she seizes the clients, is that what you said?
Not see the.
Oh God.
Because seizing the client means that taking in captivity in a way. Is that what's happening?
No.
Because
You okay?
wait,
Like,
yeah, I'm stopping myself from sneezing. That's how you stop yourself from sneezing.
why would you do
If
that?
I
It's
let
bad
you-
for you.
Why? Is it bad for you not to fart too?
Oh boy.
I have never farted in public. Obviously. Well, the older I get, the more you walk down Walmart, right? And you,
Who's this dude? He looks like a dork.
oh, that's nice. He's gonna walk into my store and buy a $700 crystal, but he's a dork.
I didn't mean that. Oh,
hey!
shit. No, no,
Hey,
no,
dork!
no.
No, yeah, I know, right? You
Don't.
pizza.
Don't. Dork's busy right now.
Oh, he's sitting right in front
Rocking
of us.
on a chair.
We're gonna make fun of him.
He's a
Waving his
very
hands like he don't
studious.
care.
Clearly, the dude's not wearing any underwear, and he's wearing shorts, and he's just like totally exposed right now.
Nah.
No. But anyway, so listen. No more cops. You're not doing any cops. But there was a problem because today, before her on her way here, just so you know, she got stopped by the railroad tracks.
I did. I was late.
And there was
I
a
left
train.
early. There was a train.
The first thing she said to me, "Oh my God, there's a cop. I got to see if he's hot." I'm like, Esther, you're not doing cops anymore, remember? Now you're doing firefighters. After the firefighters, I told her, Chris, you're right there. You can have a stroke or something.
No, I didn't want to do that in front of the mic. I was going to say, it's an old reflex for her. That's the problem. She has to.
For some reason, Esther needs to be validated.
No.
I don't know if it's validated or what do they call that?
I don't need to be validated.
No, maybe I used the wrong word.
We all have a type, Chris. We all have a type, okay? It's not my fault mine come in uniform.
Yeah, but there's a lot of uniforms.
Those are the ones I like. I can't help it.
But
I was born this way. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
So Mr. Softy has a
Oh,
uniform.
God, I can't.
Mr. Softy.
Mr. Softy does not have good benefits, okay?
He doesn't have one?
Not that I'm after benefits, but
Who wants the nickname of Mr. Softy?
yeah, I mean, like Esther Faith Softy. Come on.
It's not Mr. Hardy.
I'm about to say,
Okay.
it sounds like a commercial. Right?
Nah,
Do you
I'm
know?
good.
Chris, do you know what Mr. Softy is?
No, that's what I'm just curious
No,
about.
most guys don't like that.
Do you know from Long Island? It was Mr. Softy that used to drive a Mr. Softy truck.
Yeah.
And it's
He was real
like
soft.
Carvel ice
Real
cream.
soft.
But he used to wear a white uniform.
Not hot.
I see the young Esther Bay, okay, like 6, 7 years old, saying, "Stop, Mr. Softy, I want a cone." It's not the cone she wanted.
That's kind of like
It's the uniform.
pedophilia.
6 or 7
That,
years
that
old. It
literally
makes me
sounds
worry a little bit.
like pedophilia. Like
Yeah,
I'm
right.
concerned.
Wait. With all due respect, Esther, you are the one that said you were born this way. So that means you came into the womb like this.
I mean, I'm sure I developed along the way.
What did you develop? You mean a skill or what did you do? Explain.
Not going to anymore.
Okay, here we go. So, Chris,
Yes.
You're next.
I'm kind of curious as to what the hell do you do? Because all I see you do is kind of drive around.
You calling him an Uber?
I'm,
Like,
I was about to say, is that why you keep texting me? What are you doing now? Thank God you didn't have dreams about me.
come give me a ride.
yeah, she wants a ride.
I think she was thinking me for you.
She wants a ride. So, so Esther's the type of girl that if she saw a bull, she would get on it and ride it.
Like,
Have you ever done that, Esther? You've never rode a bull?
no.
So, Chris, how many ducks do you have in your Jeep?
How many what?
3 ducks.
You have 3 ducks.
Ducks. Quack, quack.
Why do you have ducks?
It's a thing for the
He had no
Jeeps.
idea. I had to tell him.
Jeep life
I had
thing.
to tell him. So he's like, Chris, can I get a question for you, Chris? What? You give me ducks on my car? I'm like, what, Chris, you have a Jeep. That's a thing. It is? Why? Why do people do that? Why do people leave ducks? I don't understand it. What does the duck have to do with the Jeep?
got me.
I still don't know that answer. Esther, can you please tell us? I'm sure you know, because you know, you're a wealth of knowledge.
I mean, I used to have a Jeep,
You
but
don't need to yell, Esther. You just need to talk gently into the microphone. Nice and easy.
my next car
Nice
is going to
and
be a
easy.
Jeep
Are
Wrangler.
you
So,
cold, Esther?
I mean, a little.
All right, just,
Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm a little cold.
you're not gonna lie.
I mean, not right now. Not right this second. I mean, maybe later tonight I'll lie, but,
She
you
gets
know.
pulled over. Do you know why I pulled you over? And you're gonna say, "Well, I'm not gonna lie."
No, I'm going to say, do you know who the fuck I am?
Right? Do you know who I am? I'm Esther Bay.
Do you know who my father is?
I'm on the podcast.
Pretty good.
I don't do cops. The cop's going to say, okay, fine. I understand. I understand the podcast. I've seen the podcast. And
That's
with
why
all
I'm getting
the-
pulled over.
No,
you know?
what's happening now is
That's
that,
why I
that-
get pulled over. They know my car and they're like, that one. We're going to get her.
that's the chick that doesn't do cops anymore. I'm going to get her.
I mean, is he hot? Like,
Well, I don't know because it didn't happen yet.
Oh.
That's next week's episode.
you want to hear? I do have a story about someone, a cop, that I told to FUCK off.
Wait, no.
That pulled me over,
It's
saw my
F-
car.
No, you're supposed to say F-U.
Okay.
Okay.
F you. Okay. Anyways, so I was driving and I'm like, he's not gonna pull me over. There's no way he's gonna pull me over. Nonetheless, lights go on, and he comes up to like my passenger side. Comes up to my passenger side, and he's like, "You're lucky it was me." And I'm like, "Well, for what? Like, what did I do?" He's like,
Look, there's a cop. Is he hot?
"No." I could tell right away. And and he's like, "Well, what? You don't move over for the boys in blue?" I'm like, "My bad." Like,
Wait, what do you do for the boys in blue?
I didn't move over for them.
Oh, why would you move over for the boys in blue?
I mean, they were just chilling on the grass. It's not like they were doing anything. I didn't know.
So what, you're
they're gonna
supposed to pull over and give them coffee or something? Like,
Apparently. But he pulled me over, and he's like, "You're lucky it was me." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "All right, well, thank you for not giving me a ticket."
Was he on
and-
the side of the road and you were
Yeah.
supposed to change lanes out?
Oh, whatever. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm from New York. I don't
wait,
know.
I'm sorry. What is the thing?
If you have someone cop on the side of the road,
There were 3. I thought they were all just chilling.
yeah, you're supposed to get in the other lane away
Well,
from.
that's actually a law.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
So clearly I broke the law.
They
Clearly
pulled you
he
over?
let me
Wait,
go.
Wait, they pulled you over for that though? I mean, that's like like spitting on the sidewalk is illegal in Oregon.
It's more so like he's showing me like,
He wanted to see who you were. He wanted to see your tattoo.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Chris, you need to come up with a better voice than that. Let's try that again. Can you try that one more time?
doesn't matter. He irritated me, so he's gone.
So,
Why is he looking at your phone?
Because he just does this shit.
No, I was looking how like thin and small it is.
So let's take the example of the cop that just passed by. He had a hairdo just kind of like Chris's. You like that? You like the buzz cut?
I mean, my ex-boyfriend was
Wait.
like bald.
I have a fairly good bald
He
head.
was bald.
I just said he
I
had
never
a
thought I'd go for
hairdo
a bald
like
guy,
yours.
but like I did for 3 years, so.
But my head's not really.
What's your favorite thing to do? Do you oil it and rub it or anything like that?
Do you know that my father actually asked me if I oil my hair? I said, Dad, are you an idiot?
Is he hot too?
No, he's dead.
So, in what medium did he have this discussion? Was it one of your dreams or?
No, I'm serious. Like before he died, he asked me if I polished my head.
Do you?
I said, no, Dad. When you shave, like I shave because I grow hair.
Really?
And it's a pain in the ass, but I do. I shave, and you don't. Your skin is like this on the head naturally, especially if you use soap, which Chris might not. I don't know.
Sometimes I do.
Esther, did you wash your hair today?
I think I watched it last night. Why?
I was just asking. I don't know.
I watched it last night. Is that okay with you? Or
What was that?
I can't even right now.
What'd you just do?
This conversation is over.
Which, your hair looks good. You're having a good hair day.
No, I gotta get my roots done in like 2 days. Gotta go blonde, you know, a little bit more blonder,
You're gonna go more blonder.
maybe. I don't know how much more I could go though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think that you're pretty blonde as it is. I think you better let it be. Paul McCartney.
What's
so-
hot? Not so much anymore.
Well, who, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So, Esther,
Yes.
what did you do over the week that you were not here?
So are we talking about like what did I do, or like who did I spend time with, or like?
You almost said it, didn't you? You really almost fell into that whole trap. You did. I saw it.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
So, no. What did you do? Did you visit a firefighter? Did you visit a police officer? Were you donating your time to visit and like a social worker type of thing?
Don't know any social workers yet.
We got to get one of those Mad Lib books. Let her ad lib, and then go read the story. I think that would make a good.
Well, I'd
podcast.
rather her tell the story. I think it's
Well, I do have a funny story to share. I had a friend
Okay, great, thank you.
who is no longer a friend, and what?
so. This is a fake friend.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So she felt the need to hit up guys that used to be on my roster. I'm sure you know what a roster is.
I do know.
And then I think this person I saw a few nights ago. Who, me?
Just for 2 minutes. And then wave into the camera by the chair when you need me. And then Esther can take over with her damn story. Good story.
So this girl that I was friends with felt the need to hit up some people were on my roster. And then I was visiting a friend maybe 2 nights ago, I think. I don't really remember what night it was.
Was this a guy friend, girlfriend?
No, it was a guy. It was a dude.
I did. You say just a random friend.
No, he's not,
thing.
or, he's just a friend. Okay.
So
Keep
wait,
it going.
is he a buddy?
What?
Was he a buddy?
He's a firefighter. He's cool. He's chill sometimes.
But there's nothing going on there.
No. He's just,
Can you say that without smiling?
there's nothing going on. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, so I asked him because like I had like this vibe. I'm like, yo, this bitch, I know for a fact she's trying to mess with my life. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, I have a question. Did she message you on anything, social media, this, that? He's like, actually, yeah, she friend requested me on Instagram. And I'm like, block her.
Who?
This girl that I'm no longer friends with that just wants to cause drama in my life.
Oh, see, like this doesn't happen to me. This only seems to happen to Esther Bay.
Whatever.
Well, I want to know, how does this materialize only with Esther Bay? And not with other people. Like Chris, he goes home, he has a couple pounds of pasta.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to say it. I'm just going to say that I don't do the drama anymore. And if you bring drama into my life, please expect me to come back 10 times worse. That's all I'm saying.
Is that a threat to the men that you're going to be?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm innocent until proven guilty. I mean, so they found that right. Just so everyone knows, I'm very innocent.
Yeah.
Since it's out there already, might as well talk about it.
So, Esther, you're saying
I'm innocent.
you're innocent of what? Because I didn't really, like, I didn't know you were really guilty of anything.
I mean, you had an idea that I allegedly did something, but like I didn't. So it just came out that like I'm innocent. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm the one who's laughing
riddles.
now.
She's talking in riddles. I'm lost
It's okay.
on your
We
conviction.
all. Let's find you, Chris. Let's find you. Now that you're lost, let's find you.
Okay.
Would you like a reading?
Do you think that you can do that, Esther Bay?
Maybe we could find you this reading.
Do you think that you can actually do that?
Do what? Oh, read you?
Just having this
Oh,
conversation.
sorry, ADD. I mean, I guess. You don't like to hear what I have to say, though. Just like I don't like to hear. Why are you looking at my phone? Is he hot? Do you like?
See hot.
This is my life.
So,
You got the answer to that one.
does your dog pee in the house?
No. Why are you having a dream about that?
No, I thought some reason I saw Eric picking up pee in the house.
That's my little brother, and he's all the way up in New York, so I really can't visualize him picking. Oh, maybe it's his girlfriend's cat pee.
His girlfriend peed. No, oh, the cat.
The cat, yeah.
Oh,
He likes the cat. The cat's cool. I haven't met it yet, but like,
cool cat.
cool cat, yeah.
Okay, you can hear the air conditioning shut off. Do you hear that?
You did that?
He's magical.
I think it just reached its temperature, to be honest with you.
Oh.
So let's break down the week. So Monday, you kept your pajamas on. You opened up your laptop and pretended to work. Correct?
No, I worked Monday. I was very busy Monday, actually.
So when you work at home and you work remotely, do you put a nice top on and then you just wear sweatpants?
If I do have a meeting, yeah. Or like shorts or something, or like my pajama shorts and like a top.
What happens if you spill something and stand up by mistake and then everybody sees that you're wearing shorts? Or
I feel like they've seen that before, but I really don't think they care. They really don't care. We're all in the same.
Everyone else is doing the same.
We're all
thing.
doing the same thing, you know.
So Chris, on Monday when you woke up, what did you do?
Let's see. Well, I had to take
the
Seth to
light-
school.
And the times of Chris.
There you go. And then once I get back, I pretty much hit the computer, have some coffee,
Right. Why would you hit the computer? What did the computer do to you?
and it makes me go on it to do some work. So you want to make sure you take care of it and keep it in line.
The computer itself, sir?
Yeah, just
Okay, that's nice. So the computer has its own mind, and you're trying to keep it in line. So it's come alive.
you don't want it to act up, do you?
No, I really don't think Chris has a job, to be honest with you. You what? You're always hungry. You had the quiche the size of a large pizza this morning. It was like
I waited till
it
noon
was
to
like
eat,
this
so
big. She waited till noon.
I intermittent fast, yeah.
Mind you, she woke up at 11:30.
No, actually, you're so wrong. I woke up at like 7:30 because my dog was sleeping on my legs. What is so funny? I have a picture of it too, if you don't believe me.
Oh no, I believe you very much so.
My
Because that's what my dog does with me. But so, did anybody get fooled by the daylight savings time? Chris, did
Nope.
you?
No.
I
Did
think
you?
you're the only one.
No, I went to bed an hour early.
It really doesn't matter. I don't go to bed like at a set time.
Same.
You don't have it. I wake up I can go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning and still wake up at 6.
I'm like that.
For some reason, I have to be up at 6 o'clock. I don't know why. It's just me. So Esther, what time do you get up?
Depends on the day.
How about Monday?
Probably around like 6:30 or 7.
7 o'clock, and then you let the dog go out to go to the bathroom and
Yep.
stuff like that. And you get your day started by doing nothing. And then, no, you don't really have to get dressed or anything.
You should try doing my job for 24 hours. Let me know how it is for you. Because my job is more so of a 24/7 job, okay? I'm always on the go. So don't even.
Did you forget what I did before I do this?
Engineer?
Right, I was director of engineering for Marriott International.
That's so hot. Love it for you.
So, and that's being on call 24/7. Your phone always has to be by your bed, just in case something
It
happens
is.
in a hotel.
It is.
But
Thank God it vibrates.
I did, no doubt. I did put my time in, but why would your job be 24/7? And you know what I do. I work 7 days a week.
Yeah,
here.
you're crazy.
Well, that's beside the point. But I'm not denying that I'm crazy.
Same.
I do believe that I am a little bit of a psychopathic, but so my question is, Monday, you get up, you get ready, and when you get ready, when you sign on, it's like, pow, I'm at work.
I mean, I don't know, honestly. Mondays are usually, I call it catch-up day. So I catch up from all the people that applied over the weekend to some of my positions. And then your career is in my hands. And I say yay or nay, yay or nay. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's great. Depending on how you feel.
That's like not legal. I could get sued for that.
Isn't that what the government does?
Huh?
Well,
Are you saying I work for the government?
no, I'm saying
That's really hot. I should do that next.
Duplicate.
Are you part of the FBI?
Yeah, that was my dream job when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever doing that.
To me, you still are a kid. Why are you not going into the world of
So I think when I
the
applied,
world of law and order?
when I applied to the feds when I was 24, I think they had this rule, but this was back then.
Back
I'm
in the
like
day.
31 now.
Back in the day.
No,
It's
but
like
yeah,
a long time ago.
I think when I was still in college, they had this rule that you can apply, but you are not allowed to work in the state that you come from. And I'm like, yeah, for real.
What? Wait.
That was then, though. This is now. It's changed over time.
And what job is this?
Federal agent.
So, being a federal agent, you cannot work in the state that you live in.
Back then, no, you could not.
How do you do your work? How do you do where do you go? Is there an office?
I mean, yeah, you're going to be in an office. It just
So-
won't be. I mean, I was from New York. I lived in New York City. It wasn't going to be the New York office. And I'm like,
So would it be New Jersey?
I have no idea. I didn't go through it. I
So
went
I guess
through-
what I'm asking is, do you commute or do you relocate?
It depends what you're going for. It depends what department you're going for, what your specialty is. And you go away for 6 months to Quantico, and I don't really feel like going to Quantico for 6 months.
Oh my God. So victims unit.
No, it's like criminal
Oh,
minds. but-
NCIS.
Oh, that too, yeah. But yeah, instead I just figured let me just
Criminal minds. I love
be
it.
friends with cops and just live vicariously through them and stuff, you know?
I see. So, so Esther went from her dream of being a
Fed.
fed
Uh-huh.
to being pursued by feds, and she went from, wanting to carry handcuffs to being in handcuffs. So I just don't understand. It's such a manifestation. She actually manifested this entire thing. Chris, what happened in there? Explain to us what happened to Chris.
In the store?
Yeah, what was
She was looking for a confusion corner sticker. Supposedly she's been killed or, chased down in the confusion corner with everyone else and was looking for a sticker.
oh,
So she's like dead?
Did you see her? She has an arm in one cast and a leg and another.
it is what we do. We talk to the people that passed. So we were talking about Esther's manifestation skills. And so they are a little bit off in the sense that she got what she manifested. Like she manifested carrying handcuffs, but they were on her. Then she
Interesting. That's my little brother and his business.
and then so from wanting to be a Fed to being
In cuffs.
attracted to Feds and Feds coming to her. So
You ever think it's just cheaper to buy a set of handcuffs for yourself?
it is just put them on. When somebody pulls you over,
Since
just
it's
put 'em on.
already out there and everyone knows, I was in cuffs, but it wasn't in the way I wanted to be in cuffs.
Oh
So
boy, that's for another conversation there.
the whole manifestation thing does work. She really did put it out to the universe that she wants to be, with the cuffs and the.
You try. Oh,
Wasn't happy with it.
exactly what
Listen.
he said.
Esther's mom. Just so you know, we need to talk, okay? Like, I know we talked last week for a short time, but I mean, we need to talk. Esther's not doing well. She look at her. I mean, just look at her right now. She looks adorable, yes, but inside, she's actually like,
Cuckoo.
well,
A
no.
lunatic.
I just really think that you should talk to her about changing her meds. But no, I think your meds are fine. I didn't say
First of
anything.
all, do not judge me for taking ADHD meds, okay? Nothing wrong with that.
No, there's actually good things for that.
Yeah.
It makes you very normal like you are right now. Look at the way she's sitting.
That's so rude. I can't
Look at
even.
the
I'm
way-
done.
It can't be.
Say goodbye, everyone. Say bye.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's 37.
Yeah.
37
We're
people
done.
are
It's going to be 40.
We're done.
Now, wait, I have a question for you. What,
can't.
what is happening next week?
I
Do you have a concert to go to?
no. I wish. Shit.
St. Patty's Day. Come on, Monday. You can
Right.
do something.
Monday,
next
St.
week.
Patty's Day? I'm
Next
going to.
Monday.
Oh, yeah, no.
By the way, that's Jeannie's birthday. Happy birthday to Jeannie, St. Patrick's Day. Are you doing anything for St. Patrick's Day?
Good night.
She hit herself on the head with the microphone. And she's very fun. She's very fun.
Did not mean it like that.
She doesn't even know what she's doing. She has not even picked the person she's going to.
Yeah.
So
You have to know which profession is going on board right now.
what uniform will I pick today?
Gotta have a roster, guys.
it
Gotta
could
have a
be-
roster.
It could be.
You never know.
It could be a firefighter.
Could be a firefighter.
It could be the dude, a paramedic. It could. Well, I'm not so sure it could be a policeman, but it really has to be like Chips policeman, like Eric Estrada kind of thing. You're too young to know
I'm
what
about to
that
say,
is.
that's so 70s.
She's too young to know what that is. She wasn't even born yet. Oh, Lloyd, I'm old. Okay, so
I'll let you know though. I'll shoot you a text and let you know how my night went. If you even want to know.
Just by curiosity, do you even know who Eric Estrada is?
Yeah, I know the actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
do you really?
Yeah.
Do you know what show made him famous?
No.
Okay, see.
I know him, but I don't know what show made him famous.
Wait. So that's pretty impressive, though. I mean, see what you.
I mean, I have parents that are like, my dad's like your age, so, you know.
Thanks. Jeez, so wait a minute. So answer, how do you know Eric Estrada, but you don't know what he played in?
I mean, he's played in quite a lot of things. I mean, and my dad is kind of picky. What? My dad is picky about what he watches. I don't know what you want me to tell you. What, you want me to
He
lie?
has had a little bit of a career other
There
than
you
chips.
go. Thank
What
you.
else did he do?
You know, I can't
You
tell you
can't
right off the
pick
bat,
one. You
but
can't pick one.
I've seen him.
You cannot pick one. Nobody can pick one. And nobody knows. Chips is what he's famous for.
Oh, right, exactly.
You know what Chips stands for?
Chocolate chips.
What Eric Estrada did was ride a motorcycle in California, and it was a cop.
That's so hot. God, I have a problem.
You would have liked him back then too. He was good looking when he was younger.
The guy is
have a
probably in
problem.
his 70s,
Oh,
right?
God.
He's
Yeah,
probably
no.
in his 70s right
That's a
now.
good picture of him back.
Oh yeah, he was so hot.
Well, he was a heartthrob. He was. The dude, now, you know what's really weird? Is that, you know Eric Estrada, right? But the dude that used to ride with him, the blonde-haired dude, nobody knows his name.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it when you were saying it.
Google
I
him.
think his name was John, but I'm not sure. But, you know,
I like blondes.
but but nobody knows his name, but they know Eric Estrada.
Maybe because he's not that famous, and maybe he's like not that hot. You know, he's not as hot as Eric.
Well, back then they were both young. You know how they start off things.
You know how they start off things? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They start them off when they're younger, you know,
Is that-
and then later on in life they get to relive it for the rest of their life.
You mean like the people from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, stuff like
Oh
that.
my God, so hot,
Like Zach,
so hot. He's still hot.
Mario?
Still hot.
I just saw something with Mario. I happen to like the guy. I think
Yeah, he has his own show.
does he still have
He
it?
does. I mean, unless I like fell asleep for like the last 5 or 10 years, which I may
Which
have.
is quite possible.
It was Larry Wilcox. I didn't think that was right.
Yeah, that's Larry
he?
Wilcox. That's right.
When he was younger, this is what he looks like.
So Wilcox, I remember the last name Wilcox. And stop it. Stop it. Why does everything have to be like the word Cox? I don't understand. Like,
Although I was thinking John Schneider too, who was with Dukes of Hazzard, and
he climbed through windows of a car. That Snyder guy, yeah, that's true. But the other guy that was with him was the dark-haired guy. I don't know what his name was, but this is the lifetime of Esther Bay, and we are reminiscing of things that she has no idea what we're doing. No, seriously, like Dukes of Hazzard. Do you know that?
Yes, I know that movie. Yes.
Okay, so it's not a movie.
Wait, what? I know the movie.
It's not a movie.
There's a movie.
It's not a movie.
Yes, isn't there a movie of?
yeah, there
Yes,
was.
it is.
They
So
made-
there you go.
she called-
Didn't Jessica Simpson play
Yeah,
the girl?
yeah.
Yeah.
I had
listen.
the magazine of it.
She
when I was
called
a kid.
Chris. She goes to Chris. Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. Like, what is that?
I mean, he responds to it.
I
so
know. He's
whatever.
like, huh?
Eric Estrada in 1997 played Dork in Homeboys of Outer Space.
That must have been a hit.
That's what you must remember.
Yeah. That was a hit movie. I think 7 people saw that. We have more people watching this podcast than that movie it was in. I'm telling you right now.
Probably.
That's insane. I didn't even know that.
No way.
Well, it's 20 to 4 already. That's great.
Go.
What? You're not going.
Come on.
You're not going.
I,
Oh, would you have to get another tattoo?
yeah,
So
I know.
Esther's getting tattoos in very private places.
He did say he wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm gonna add on to my back. Like,
Right, and then you want
that's
to
not
have
a private
something.
place.
You want to have what do they call them? Tramp stamps?
Oh boy. No, that's a different place.
No, that's on the back.
I'm not
Yeah, in
getting
the
a
back.
tramp stamp.
But that's what they call it, right?
Yeah, but I'm not getting that. Why are you implying that I'm gonna get a tramp stamp?
Because you said you wanted something down there.
I said I wanted something up here on my
But then
back.
also on the.
No,
on
I
the-
didn't.
You wanted the bullseye. You were offering to pay
Yeah.
for it.
Like the arrow pointing somewhere.
Stay out. She has a very loud voice.
Hell no. Mm-mm. No, thank you,
I
sir.
talk very calm. So
I'm not calm. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed already, I'm a psycho.
she has a lot of energy, and then it's funny because you're talking to Esther, right? And Esther's like full of energy, and she's crazy, and she's full of energy.
They love
and then
it.
you
They
turn
love it.
around and you talk to her, and there's a
Are you sure that's not you every time I come to the store and I'm like, Chris? Oh, yeah, I was just resting my eyes.
I have fallen asleep. I have fallen
I know
asleep.
you have.
I would too.
I have fallen asleep in the chair. It's funny because. Are you yawning?
Yeah.
See, she's on a low right now. So I have fallen asleep in the chair,
No way.
and I have had like customers going to wake me up.
I've had someone,
Can I
slept
buy
in
this?
here.
I'm like, huh?
I fell asleep in here. I think I forgot why,
You
and
did.
then a customer came up to you. They're like, the reader's sleeping. I'm like, no, I was just stretching out my neck.
They did. They came into me and told me I was sleeping.
I'm like, no, I wasn't.
You know, that chair there is so freaking comfortable.
Which one?
The one inside.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So comfortable
I
that
slept
I
on a
really
yoga
enjoy
mat
it.
or something, or I put like a pillow
I
on one of the desks.
can't wait to hear what happens over this week because there's some big plans with you.
Really? Oh my god. Tell me, am I gonna see a guy?
Oh
that's
yes.
hot?
Oh yes.
No way.
Numerous.
Oh, no way.
Well, no, I'm not saying you're gonna do that with numerous.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be it's a gathering of people. Almost seems like a party. I don't know why. So that's the deal. Okay, so
Who, mine? Her?
all right, we're gonna close this out.
Okay, I was going to tell you what your customer had in case you want to talk
Oh,
about
what?
it. They have bad spirits in the house. So they wanted to do some sage in the Palo Santo. And then they're also want to
Get a reading?
buy a house and bless the new one.
Okay, with that, we're gonna go. Everybody wave goodbye. See you later. Have a great day.